Hi you guys, I'm back. So I decided to make this quick video. I hope it's quick. I'm just gonna make a quick marinade for tomorrow's lunch, and then I'm gonna prepare some asparagus, which will go into the oven basically. And in here, this is the beef tallow. I added a little bit of water, just very little, and salt. I forgot the salt earlier, but I added it now. 11 hours, so by the time I wake up, it's not, I don't even know how long I'm supposed to cook it for, but I just cook it. I gotta clean that up. We should do this now actually. We had the bacon. I made bacon in here and added a little bit of zero sugar maple syrup for breakfast. So they kind of had like a little, it tastes like breakfast with maple syrup. It was actually, oh yeah, now that I mentioned that, I've actually got to find out this. Okay, look. Oh, this happens. I noticed this happens even with honey. Oh wait, hi. Now there's some more liquid, but this morning there wasn't any because I guess the sugar crystals were covering the syrup. Maybe I shouldn't put this in the fridge. Am I supposed to? I don't know. But yeah. But my question was, how come this crystallized? But yeah, anyway, leave it there. So I didn't have that much to begin with, and this was the tool that I used to make my tortilla. It's the tortilla press, and I should put away because it's just been depressed, I guess, and lazy. That's probably it. It's being lazy. Good idea here. Oh yeah, I really feel like I need to find more space somehow. But anyway, now this is the easiest part. I'm just gonna do this first. Put it in here. It's too big. I want a little one. Is this bigger? I think it's a little bit smaller. I'll do this real quick so I don't have to do it tomorrow. I was supposed to make this for the kids, but of course we didn't get a chance. I don't even know why I'm making a video of this. It's pretty simple things. Yeah, I think sometimes my video is also my journal. That's how I'm taking it. Like I'm talking at the same time, whatever thought I have. It feels nice to kind of document that. I go back sometimes, like I've been saying, I go back sometimes and watch my videos, and my thoughts and the things that I do and say, as well as just making the dish itself like all like linked together. And it just reminds me of the things that I go through on a day-to-day basis, which we all go through these thoughts as well. Oh, a little bit of bacon tomorrow would be good too, huh? A little bacon with asparagus. I used to live with my brother in California, Anaheim, before I moved here, and yeah, he would make bacon wrapped around the asparagus, and he's like a true, like he loves to make steak too. He has a grill and everything. I don't do that because I don't know. I should, but we don't really have space for it, and I just never got into that. I'm gonna marinate it in here. Now, one of Keith's video, he had 8 things that he's gonna try to do I believe it's to reduce high blood pressure. Some of them it's like, you know, like staying carnivore. Carnivore is the only thing that I've heard, aside from taking meds, that will help you reduce, prevent high blood pressure or get rid of it. So one of the things was to stay carnivore, which I've been telling my mom, but she's not really listening too much. I get it, it's hard. Like it's just hard to understand how can vegetables and fruit do that much harm to you. Maybe not as much, but maybe the real issue is really the carbohydrates in like bread and stuff, or more processed type of food like crackers and things. I don't know, but yeah. So another one that I remember is garlic. So I'm gonna add garlic. I think a little bit of veggies like that, it's okay. We're gonna keep that. We're not strict 100 strict carnivore. Like I said, trying to stay low carb for the most part, and sometimes carnivore until further notice. I could try at least one meal a week as carnivore. I usually do that with Phil when it's just me and him. And when the kids are around, then yeah, I don't know. They've been asking for pizza and spaghetti, stuff like that. Typical kid food. But I want to at least kind of introduce them to a few new things so that they can broaden their taste buds also. Like I started feeding them a few weeks ago when I started changing it again, not just strict carnivore. I started giving them some Thai inspired food and they enjoyed it. I think they're getting older, so their taste buds are developing. So I want to do more of that. Today was supposed to be my day to work on the tumblers, but I ended up not working on it at all because I felt depressed a little bit. And it sucks because every time this happens, I say to myself, like, why did I let the depression like waste my day, basically? But it did. It wasted my day. Although I was trying to upload videos and I was having a hard time uploading some videos. It just takes some time, and I was working on the description and putting in links and stuff, so I was working on something. It's just not that productive, I guess, but who's gonna do it for me if I don't do it, right? So I gotta pick something and work on it, and that's what I chose, I guess. Okay, so last one. This one, usually me and Phil, we probably won't finish this, and when I have leftovers, I'll then cook it with eggs or something else extra. That's how I do my meals. Like I just add my leftovers, I just add some extra stuff. I think I don't know what everybody else do though, so I don't really watch everybody else's videos. In like mainly like cooking channels, yeah, you just look through the actual recipe, like whatever they post, like this is a recipe. But my videos, I guess, not very valuable. I keep repeating myself, but basically my videos are more like just hang out with me while I make food. I don't know, it's more, I don't know if it's even entertaining. Like why would you watch this if you could watch, like, I don't know, a movie or something else? But yeah, this is just like hang out with me, vlogging, cooking vlog. Is that it? Not even, right? I don't know. It's just whatever I'm doing, I guess. Okay, so let me clean myself real quick. I wash my hands. Oh, this cut right here is really annoying me. Okay, some garlic. Oh, my garlic. I have a lot of garlic actually. It's right here. Bought this at Costco. I didn't realize it would be this much. I'm gonna roast these like, oh yeah, huh? Well, I'll just prepare them for now. Make them big balls, or big, I mean just big. I don't want, cut it in half, I guess. That's the only way to peel it easy. There, like that. And I guess I could just cook it together with the chicken tomorrow. I'll probably put it in the oven, make it quick. Yeah, I think the oven is very good to have. If So like I have this coworker who basically took over my position in a way, because she's doing the things that I used to do, and I'm being asked to train her in some aspect of it. So she is moving out, and she's pretty much like looking at all these things for the kitchen, right? And I love kitchen stuff. I don't use it to its full potential, but I love kitchen things. And I told her, like, if I had to start over, for sure I would get the oven right there, same oven, because it pretty much can do everything, and it's big enough that I don't have to use the big oven right there. Like, it could actually cook a turkey in there too, and that's why I bought it, because not like I would do that, but I just like that, having the option to do whatever I need and not worry or not think about like, ugh, I can't do it with this thing that I bought because I didn't buy a big enough size. I don't know, there's like a pro and cons about my thoughts. Another thing is I would get a Thermomix. Probably wouldn't get it full price, but even though I got mine full price, but if you can, you know, get one that's used, I guess. It's pretty much replaces a lot of things. And I just saw one that's on sale on Facebook for $500, the latest version. And I was even debating, should I get it or not, but I already have this one. And if I were to trade this in to the Thermomix company, I should get $335 credit back to put on the next machine. And I was talking about this also in my previous videos about possibly becoming a consultant for it, although I'm not using it as much. But I just love those things. I love my Vitamix too. But then when I found out about, you know, Thermomix, I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. But of course the Thermomix cannot blend as well as a blender, a Vitamix. So there are pros and cons. I even like bought my blender to work one time, like to be there, because I said, oh, I have a Thermomix, I can just blend at home. And when I started doing green smoothies back then, when I thought vegetables were not too bad for you, like they were healthy, I realized and found out that the power of the Thermomix blending function isn't the same, and I missed my Vitamix, so I brought it back home. So yeah, and what else would I would also, I kind of depends on your lifestyle, but yeah, dehydrator is cool. Or if you have a blender, you might as well get a dehydrator too, because I mean, you know, you can make fruit leather and stuff. Oh, blender is a blender. You also need a blender. If you want a high power blender, yeah, get this. Otherwise, a Thermomix should do. If you like Ninja, probably Ninja, or that kind of level, the Ninja speed, you know, it's good enough, but it's not a Vitamix. Oh, okay, so anyway, just that. And then let me season it with salt. And since I'm making this for Phil, he's more into the steak seasoning. Oh yeah, I did actually. I brought it in steak. Okay, never mind. Talking to myself. We'll put some steak seasoning on this thing. And I always like to add mushroom seasoning. I actually have a link on one of the videos for this mushroom seasoning, but I usually get this at the Vietnamese supermarket. They last a long time. But to me, they all taste the same, so whichever mushroom seasoning should be okay. And I want some, probably put some, maybe I'll make it Mexican flavor. So okay, this is kind of weird now. Oh well. Okay, this one's not that salted, so that's why I put a lot. I also want some of this. No, not this one. I also use, ooh, you know, I'll make a little red for fun. There. That's good enough for now. Oh yeah, anyway, yeah, so all the tools. If you have a Thermomix, you don't need a food processor, because it also has a what do you call it? Well, the price is kind of high for it though. but still, like, you can just use that instead if you want. It has a food processor attachment. It also has, like, you can also steam. It just like depends on your family, but I see it like it's like a sous chef basically. Like the other day when I was making steak, it was making mashed cauliflower for me, and it was steaming and everything. Because otherwise, I would probably have to steam the cauliflower, right? Or maybe I could do it in microwave or something, which is not that healthy. So I mean, I steamed it and I blended and I flavored it together in one go. And I just have to clean that up afterwards. But aside from that, yeah, food processor. It also is a stand mixer. It basically made the dough, and it has a heating function at the same time, so you don't need to use the stovetop. Like I was making condensed milk. I did butter the other day. What else? There's a lot of things it can do. I just haven't experimented with everything yet, and I would like to. I find it really fun. Just when I go in the fridge and I take out the butter that I made and the condensed milk that I made the other day. Look, it's still there. Because I usually don't even buy condensed milk, but look, I made just enough that it'll last. Yeah, and my butter's still here. I used most of it, but it's still here. It just feels so nice that you use the things that you made yourself. Okay, so anyway, this is pretty much it. I might actually, should I put soy sauce? No, I want to make it American tomorrow I guess. Just keep it American then. But you know what, I wanted to add this other seasoning that I use sometimes too. Where is it? It just disappeared on me somewhere. Oh, it's black pepper. Did I use it all? I doubt it. Oh, here, this one. So this one, I like this too. This has a little salt as well, which I think we need some more. I don't think I salted enough. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I'm gonna make a beef. I made beef jerky for camp, and then I didn't record it. But I'm gonna make it again soon. There were two things it was super crispy, okay? Because I wasn't sure, because we wouldn't be home to wait for it, so I made sure it was super cooked, I guess, dehydrated and cooked, just in case. Because if we woke up and we had to leave and it was not ready, then we couldn't take it. So it was just super. I dehydrated for longer than expected, than I should, I guess. And it was crispy, but it was still so good, still delicious. Most of the seasoning was soy sauce base with a little honey, and then I add some extra stuff in there, mushroom seasoning on some of them, and some was like, I don't know, like chili or steak seasoning in combination with the soy sauce, and the honey was like the main thing. Like they all had that as a base, and they were good. So I gotta make a video about that actually. I was trying to do a few tests on some of them. I realized they do soak pretty well, so not salty is enough. I actually don't need to salt it too much, meaning like I don't need a lot of soy sauce, and it was still very good, and it was crispy. And I guess that's how some of the company, when they make the crispy beef jerky, that's how they did it. Oh, oopsie. I've got a few things I gotta put away. I feel better already. Like, I don't know why. Isn't it weird? Like, when we're just talking and I'm just doing something, I feel better. Like, I feel productive. And maybe that's it. It's like the same thing I said the other day, too. And I was talking about quotable perspective. This Paige, her name is... oh my god. Her name is Franklin. And, yeah, she does very relaxing videos on things that we deal with in our lives. And yeah, I was going through something and I just watched the video, and I actually thought about something today too, like my feelings, that how I should acknowledge it, and that was one of her videos as well. But yeah, I feel better now. I probably should turn this off. I don't know why I'm recording me putting trash I do? Yeah. What am I doing? I'm so crazy. You guys hanging out with me? Probably not, but you know, it's nice regardless. Just knowing that someone out there may be watching, it feels nice to know like I'm not talking to myself, even though I probably am talking to myself. Yeah, I mean, who has time for this, you know what I mean? Unless it's just, I don't know, even I don't have time for this sometimes, unless I'm working or something, and then I just turn it on. And now what's the next step? This one here, I don't know why I wash my hands for, because I need to pick it now. Like, maybe I will put it in here. I have so many things in the fridge, in the freezer that I need to do and make. What should I do? If I use this, then I don't have to wash my hands again, I guess so. So I'm gonna make soup. I haven't even made any Vietnamese soup for you guys to see. And I'm gonna try, cause you know, Vietnamese soup we use rice noodles. Also eat with rice noodles or mainly some form of rice noodle. So it's obviously not carnivore. But what I would do though is replace it with lower carbs, such as more vegetables, and more protein and fat. And yeah, the soup would be mainly carnivore because it's gonna be on bone broth mostly. Now I'm lazy, so I should put in a dishwasher, but I'm lazy. But let me see. See, there's still a lot of space left. I'm gonna use it. No, actually I'm gonna save it for tomorrow, and then I'll do it when it fills up. I mean tomorrow, and then before I go home, I will put it away. That way he has space to do whatever he needs to do on the weekend or when I'm not around. You know, we all try to help each other out as best as we can. So I'm doing my part. Yeah, I don't even know how long this thing is going, or is it even going at all? Let's see. It took me 22 minutes. So basically, I did a video earlier of myself kind of challenging myself on doing the dishes and working on that leaf towel right there. In addition to that, I was going through the freezer and like checking on what's to take out to prepare for my leave. Then Phil can have some food because he doesn't even know like what's in the freezer so much. So I usually do that for him before I leave. And these are done. These are washed. I'm gonna leave this here basically. And right now I'm just putting things away. So I guess this is part 2 then. So I wonder if I should just put it on the one channel instead. It's still wet. Leave it here for now. You guys want to see what this looks like? I'll show you. But basically, I believe the oil is oil just coming out of there. You can see it a little bit right there already. It's cooking. I feel hungry now because I actually didn't eat lunch. I didn't eat dinner. What am I saying? Yeah. This one goes in the fridge. I'll leave it here for now. I'm hungry. Oh, I'm lazy though. I feel lazy. I don't feel like eating. I don't feel like this is why I lose weight, because I don't feel like eating because I had a pretty heavy lunch. Maybe I'll have a banana then. Fine. I have to eat something, I guess. Okay guys, we will see you next time. Oops, wrong one.